What up, peeps? Oh, the camera's over here. Sorry. I have the phone in a different position. Anyway, let me know if you can hear me. Sorry. Let me turn the volume up all the way. It should be up all the way. I hope it's up all the way. I am not at the house. You guys saw all those videos of Mona getting redone. And yeah, so that's where I've been. Valentine's Day, y'all. Do not forget that this stream is being sponsored by Nomad Internet, and thank you. And we don't do content for those under 18. I don't know why I have to say that, but you know, YouTube deemed one of my videos for some reason. That was not even a bad video. Anyway, slide closer. Gotta get close to this light here. Don't have my usual setup. I don't have my ring light. I need to buy a little mini ring light for when I'm here. Anyway, y'all, I hope that everyone is having a good Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. I did not share the link to join me on screen because we're not going to do that today, just because this is going to be a quick one. We are in the midst of cleaning Mona because we're going to try and paint today. Against my will, I'm being forced to paint because somebody is like, you need to paint today because I'm off work. Fine. I personally don't think we should be painting today because it is yucky and rainy and damp, but someone does not want to listen to me. I'm not going to mention no names. Anywho, so it's going to be a short live. That's why I didn't share the link for you to join me on screen today. So if you had planned to join me on screen today, please, please, please do so next week, because I would love to have more people on screen. I think it's just really fun. I also want to remind you that Freaky Fridays is Friday. We don't normally talk about Freaky Friday on the channel because you have to be there in order to be a part of it. It's not a replay. It's a live, but it's not a replay. But I just want to remind you, it was supposed to be this past Friday. Yesterday was Saturday. It's supposed to be this past Friday normally, but it will be this Friday coming up instead. The 19th, I believe that is. Anywho, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Everyone's saying good morning and happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. I actually might take the last 5 minutes of this live to walk you outside and let you take a look at Mona before we get in there and get going. I spent the better part of yesterday cleaning the kitchen area. I found this, and I left it in the van, but I found this stove and grill cleaner at Lowe's, and I think it was made by ZEP company. I think it's a spray, and it shocked me because when I went to spray it, I was expecting, you know, spray, and it's not. It was like a foamy, so it was kind of good. It was thick, and it cleaned very well. A lot of scrubbing involved to get the sticky stuff up, but it got rid of a lot of the especially on the vent hood. You know how when you cook and stuff splatters up on the vent hood part? It got pretty much all of that sticky gunk up, which I'm like, wow, nice. Someone's asking what time is Freaky Friday. So Freaky Friday is 9 p.m. Eastern. So you have to figure what that is for you. Just check Google. Google is your best friend for that kind of stuff. Anyway, I was surprised because you know how vent hoods can just be disgusting. So yeah, I was very surprised that it got it up. I did use one of those. I don't know. It almost looks like steel wool. It's silver and it's all crinkled together, but it's almost like coily, but it's not metal. It's more plasticky. I used one of those so I wouldn't scratch up the stainless steel cooktop. And it did really, really well. Oh, someone's texting me. Oh, you should be on the live. Are you on the live? It's interesting that you're texting me. Anyway, so yeah, it did clean it very, very well. I couldn't get one part of the cooktop removed, so that was annoying because I really wanted to take this one piece off so I could really get into the corners. And I couldn't figure out how to take it off. Well, I could figure out how to take it off. So the knobs, it's a 2-burner cooktop, and the knobs, I couldn't, you know how you pull the knobs off your stove? These didn't seem to want to pull, and I didn't want to break them, so I didn't force them. So there weren't any screws in them. There was no way that I could see to just pull them off, and I didn't want to pry them and then break them and be like, okay, great, now these are broken. So I didn't force it. I tried a few times, but I didn't force it because it just wasn't easily popping off. Every stove I've ever had in a sticks and bricks, you can just pull the knob straight off and get around them, get the gunk, you know, from behind them. I don't know why they make knobs like that. That gunk can even get under them and behind them. Anyway, so I did that. I also used it to clean the air conditioning unit that's in Mona. There was, you know, gunk that wasn't coming off with just scrubbing. So I sprayed some up there. I mean, it took everything off. I'm just going to use it for cleaning purposes, for all cleaning purposes, because it just takes everything off. I don't know what's in it. Clearly, it's not a natural cleaner, which is normally my go-tos to use, like vinegar and baking soda and stuff for cleaning naturally. But I think this main cleaning of Mona is going to have chemicals involved. Like, I got to get it to my level of cleanliness, and then I can maintain it with the natural cleaners. And just sometimes you have to do that. It is what it is. We had to do that when we moved into the rental too. It's like, you know, you have to get it to a point that you can maintain. So, but we did get, so I cut the carpet from behind the 2 front seats, and we pulled all that up. As you saw in the shorts. I don't know, it seems like people are watching the shorts, but it seems like a lot of people who don't subscribe to my channel are mostly watching the shorts. It's mostly non-subscribers. So that's pretty cool that I am able to reach some other people that normally wouldn't see my channel because of the shorts videos. I hope you are enjoying those every day. I honestly sometimes forget to do one, and just luckily they're only a few seconds, so it's easy to get one done. And I am actually considering, after this month of doing them every day, I am considering making my other channel a shorts channel. And I will let you know what that other channel is if I make that decision, because they're really fun and easy to make. But the fact that you still got to make thumbnails for them is annoying. And I keep forgetting. There have been times where I've shot them, you know, this way in landscape mode when you're supposed to shoot them in portrait, and I completely forget and have to reshoot it, reshoot that 15 or 20 seconds all over again in landscape modes, because I'm so used to doing portrait mode. But shorts are supposed to be shot in, you know, portrait mode, not landscape. So not horizontal. They're supposed to be shot vertically. I have not done reels on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram yet. And I know that's like their little thing. I have a TikTok channel, but I haven't used it once. I use it to watch TikTok. I don't use it to, there's nothing on my TikTok, but I don't know. I feel like all of those things can be repurposed on all those platforms. So it could be something that you'll see me using the same shorts videos on all the platforms. It's possible. So I'm thinking about uploading all the shorts that I've done since I started doing them every day. I think I'm going to upload all of those same shorts on TikTok. So that channel will just have all the same stuff to it. I'm trying to figure it out. It's annoying though. And on the Instagram Reels too. I'm probably going to be shutting down the Crystal Vanner Instagram pretty soon here. Maybe next month, just because I'm not posting very much on it. It's basically people are finding me that way, but I really want people to go to the other Nomad for Less Instagram instead. So anyway, yes, Stib's Journey is saying Zep has a variety of cleansing product that work well. Yes, I've used Zep things before. I'm trying to think what else I used from Zep. It wasn't this particular cleaner, but I've used 1 or 2 of their other products. And I'm going to just clear that text away because it keeps popping up as a reminder to read it. And I don't remember what it was. It was, maybe a tile and grout cleaner or something a while back. I don't remember, honestly. But I've used a couple of their products over the years. And yes, they do have really good products and not very expensive. So yeah, they do have really good products. Again, they are very chemical, but yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to break out the big guns to do what you need done. But I'm really happy that the stove looks clean. The only issue now with the stove is there are a couple of spots on it that are like the stainless steel. I'm assuming it's stainless steel. There's nothing on it to tell me otherwise, but I'm assuming it's some sort of stainless steel metal concoction. Obviously it's metal. I'm assuming stainless steel. But there are a couple of spots, you know, little spots, but just enough to annoy me that are rust or just, you know, scraped up, you know. So I'm kind of thinking, at least on the top, you know, when the stove is closed, it's a big part of the counter. So I'm thinking I'm going to get some paint that's meant for metal and also that's meant, you know, maybe fireplace paint or something that's can withstand heat. Even though it won't have heat, I still want something that can withstand heat. And I'm thinking of painting that black so that it's a solid color, because it annoys me that my counter looks so nice and clean and then you got this kind of scratched up metal on it. And then on the wall where the stove is, there's metal there too. And it also has a couple of spots of it, although it looks much better with the Zep cleaner, but there are a couple of spots on it as well that are kind of scratchy, but it looks way better than it did. So, and there was a couple of grease, you know, just from cooking, greasy spots on the actual countertop that I really was able to get the grease off of it and get the sticky, you know, just the sticky feel up from it. So I'm excited that that is all clean. I got to tackle the bathroom. We went to open the back doors when we were doing the carpet. What was that? Thursday? Yes, that was Thursday, I believe. No, Wednesday. And the one back door, you know how you have the barn doors and the one opens, and before you can open the second one, there's usually a lever on the side of it to open it. We couldn't find the lever. And I'm like, there's no way this door doesn't open. This makes no sense. And on the very, very bottom near the floor, there was foam, I guess, to keep the air out from, you know, the barn doors, you know, just the air. I went to move it and I heard a click and there's a lever on the very bottom. So I'm used to it being like on the side of the barn door. It was like down here. So we were able to open it. However, the one door was also, not only was the lever hidden, but it was drilled shut with a nail on the outside. So once we pulled the lever up, it was like, it's still unopened. There was a nail on the outside with one of those hook pieces of metal hook. And it looks like maybe that's where the cable was run through for the solar to go up top. And so I guess when they drilled it into the door, they didn't realize they drilled the door to the actual body of the van closed. But I guess if you're not opening that door, you wouldn't know. Or maybe it was done on purpose. I don't know. But that was just interesting. It was like, oh, okay. So we got the back doors open, which was like, yay. So the two back doors were open. And once we opened them, there was spillage of dog food, where I guess a bag of dog food had opened and all of it wasn't picked up. So there was just a spillage of dog food. I guess the bag of dog food was back there at some point. So yeah. So we had to get all that out. And then the subfloor under so you know there was carpet and you know there was padding. And then there's subfloor. And the subfloor is it wasn't nice plywood. So it's kind of, because it's gotten wet. And yeah, so there are spots you can tell, discoloration spots where it's gotten wet, but it's not crunchy, like mushy. So I'm hoping it's going to be fine. And I was already told that the fresh tank, which is under the couch, probably leaks. And Sylvester, the older dog, did have some incontinence issues too. So but we cleaned it and swept it and vacuumed it at the, place where you go to wash your cars, self-serve wash. So it smells so much better in there. I have someone who's going to be doing the fabric on the couch for me. I got to get an estimate for that, but she is an actual upholsterer. That's what she does. She does upholstery. It's part of her business. She found the fabric that I approved, and I'm going to go. She's in North Carolina, so I'm going to go to her in the next maybe 2 weeks or so, let her measure everything out and give me an estimate. And then we'll work out a timeline as to when I can get it done. And, you know, slowly moving, very slowly moving. And I'm glad I had help with that carpet because for real, it was difficult to pull up. So there were points where I couldn't pull it up. And then there were points where it just peeled away like butter. So just, you know, it's 1988 and that's original carpet. So the carpet is what, 88, 98, 2008, 18, 19, 20, 20, so almost 33 years old. So yeah. And the same thing with the padding. Anyway. So how long we been on? We've been on here almost 20 minutes. With the 20-minute mark, I'm going to take you guys, because I'm doing this off of the cell phone mostly. I'm going to take you guys outside and just let you see Mona for about 5 minutes. So I'm just talking about the things that I've done so far in her. The edges of the carpet is really difficult to get them cut away and pulled up because they carpeted the whole van before they did the RV build on top of it. So, and I already knew I wasn't going to pull the cabinets out. I was supposed to pull the couch out. That just didn't happen. My helper didn't do that. But yeah, I knew I wasn't pulling cabinetry out. So we're kind of cutting away the edges, which are not clean right now. So it's all good. Judy is saying, oh, the mice will be in your home in Arizona all day long eating good. Oh, from the dog food? Yes, that would have attracted all kinds of animals, but I mean, it wouldn't have stayed there because clearly I'm doing a deep clean before I move into it. Now it's just a matter of finishing cleaning. I didn't do the bathroom yesterday. I spent so much time on the kitchen area that I didn't do the bathroom. But, you know, all the walls got wiped down. All of the cabinets got wiped outside and inside. So the whole living area is all, you know, clean and ready to go for paint. But I did not tackle the bathroom yet. So I'll probably be tackling that, today. And the bathroom can wait on painting because it's not wood. Well, I take that back. The closet wall, the wall that has the closet is wood, and you'll see it when we get in there. The wall that has the closet on it is wood rather, or whatever it is. But you know, wood and paneling and all that. But the other 3 walls, like around where the tub is and stuff, well, obviously the back wall is the doors, so that's not wood. And then the 2 walls where the tub and shower area are, is some kind of like wallpaper-ish type thing. The ceiling also has like this white kind of creamish wallpaper type, you know, it's in good shape. I can't find any real huge missing pieces to the ceiling, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the ceiling yet. So I don't think I'm going to worry about painting it yet. I think the gallon of paint we have that we got, we're going to just focus on the wood right now. So I'm going to get at least 1 good coat on all the wood, as much of it as I can. Probably not going to do the insides of the cabinets today. Just because it's so damp and rainy, I want to be able to take the doors off of the cabinets and paint the inside and let it dry thoroughly before putting the doors back on. So we're probably going to just tackle the walls today. I personally don't want to do any painting today, but again, my helper is like, no, we got to paint today because I'm off work. Like there's not going to be another day off when I'm here. All right, we're at that 20-minute mark, so I'm going to pull you guys off the tripod and take you outside. First, I've got to get myself from out of this corner. I have set up a little place for me to work while I'm here, and I kind of like sandwich myself in the corner, and the bedside table is over here, so I'm just like sandwiched in here. So let me grab my glasses first, and I'm gonna put my hoodie on and my shoes. Oh, and I guess I need the key, although I think the one door is unlocked. Got the key. So give me a second to get out of the corner. And yes, I do have pants on today. Normally I don't when I do lives. TMI. TMI. I know Auntie Catherine and Judy are both like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she said that. All right, let me close this laptop. Hold on, guys, we'll take the headphones. Trying to do this without showing you guys too much of the room. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. It's going to be dark for a second, guys. All right, let me put my hoodie on because it's cold. Give me a second. Sorry for those watching the playback. This is boring. All right. I'm going to do this without showing you too much of the house. So it's going to be awkward for a little bit. So bear with me. I'm going to flip this phone the other way because, oh, it might not flip. Hold on. It's going to take a minute to read. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm going to keep the phone directly in my face so you don't see too much of the house. Because, you know, don't be nosy. So cold. So cold. So cold. So cold. I can't see the screen. Hold on. I gotta turn the brightness up. There we go. All right. Hopefully you guys are still there. Someone wants to know how physical therapy. I'm not doing physical therapy. I'm actually going to a chiropractor. I might end up having to do physical therapy though, just because there's some things going on with my back that he's not able to address. So I don't know. I can't really get into all that. Okay, here is the cleaner. Oh no, it's not Zep. I was wrong. It's Goo Gone. Nah, it's Goo Gone oven and grill cleaner. I thought it was Zep. I guess because I almost grabbed a Zep product. Anyway, this is the Goo Gone oven and grill cleaner. This is what I've been using to clean the stove. So in case you're wondering, the art of RV is kind of like Mr. Rogers changing shoes. Yes, me put it on my hoodie. That's funny. All right, so I can't turn the camera around, so I've got to actually physically turn the phone around, so I can't see the chat right now. So showing you this, I can't see the chat. Anyway, so here is the cooktop that I was talking about. This, all of this is just basically, I can't scrape it off. It's not, it's the metal. It's, you know, parts of the metal that are just not going to come off, which is why I was thinking about painting the whole thing black. This turned out really, really, really well. This was really, really bad. It had these really bad edges, which I'm going to have to replace at some point because this is really sharp, but it had these really bad plastic edges. They weren't even metal, which was annoying. They were plastic and they had like a foil coating on them to mimic metal. And when I started cleaning, it just peeled right off like butter. And all you saw was the white plastic and it looked really weird. So I just pulled it off of both sides. There's still some up at the top because I couldn't quite get to it. But I am considering unscrewing this piece of metal because I want to get to this wall behind it, like to clean it really good. And then put some kind of edging on this metal on all three sides at least, and then put it back up there. So we'll see. But yeah, this is the stove. It looks so much cleaner than it did. I don't know if you ever went back and saw the original Mona video. I don't think I pulled this up in that video, but this was just, you know, it was sticky. You know, even back here was just real sticky just from cooking, you know, and that grill cleaner got it all up. It did an amazing job. I did unscrew these two side screws and pulled this square up and got down in there where the elements are and cleaned them as best as I could. Got the whole countertop clean. There was a huge sticky mess here. See, there's still a little sticky right here. I've got to get, I kept scrubbing this and scrubbing this to the point where I was like, okay, water is just dripping down in here. And this, you can see, is kind of soft already. Unfortunately, I can't really get back there because the door stops here. If the door was over here, that'd be nice because then I could just open the door and get back there. But I'm considering maybe taking this piece of board off. This is a plastic piece. I want to pop this off too and see what's behind there. I'm assuming it's more paneling. And I'm thinking about maybe putting something different on these two walls at some point. The range hood, like I said, got really, this was super sticky. I still need to figure out how to remove this. I think I got to take these screws out, but I want to remove this and replace it. But this was super sticky up here, and now it's really clean. Here's the floor. You've already seen that a couple times. I did keep these little things, these little inserts for the table, which I don't have. I don't have the table, but the inserts were there. I'm going to get some more wood and make new inserts, but I wanted to keep those for measurement purposes. Anyway, she's coming along. We did, there were screws in the corners here to keep this from sliding, I assume, but we pulled those out and I opened this top bunk all the way out so I could see what it looked like. And it's in good shape. This wood floor is 2 pieces. So when you pull it out, you push the other one forward. You push the other wood floor forward. And what I'd like to do is put some carpet on this. I think for the beginning, I'm going to try and sleep up here. It is super tight. And I think I'm going to have to do like a Japanese style sleeping mat where it's only like 1.5 inches thick or something. Cause legit just laying up here with no mat, my face was like, you know, right here, like right here. And then there's the ceiling. It was very claustrophobic, but I'm thinking if I do something that's like 1 inch, 1.5 inches, cause I like a firmer sleeping surface anyway. So if I do something that's like 1 inch or 1.5 inches, pretty firm, and I think I'm only going to do it for half this size because I'm used to sleeping on a small, slim bed anyway. And I want to do something that's maybe half this size and take one of those 3-drawer containers, the wide ones that I bought in the house, and it'll fit right here. It'll be tight. It'll be to the ceiling, to the floor, but I'm going to permanently leave one in here on this side and have that 3 drawers there and then the mat over here because you have to climb up on the couch in order to get up there. So I would not sleep on this side. I would sleep on this side so I can get up and down to the bathroom and stuff here. I really don't want to use the jackknife couch as a bed every night because flipping that over, making a bed every single night is going to be a pain in the arse. And I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. So I figured if I have this, I can just fold that sleeping mat up in the mornings, you know, fold it up in half and then just shove this closed and be done with the bed. Then come down and have my, you know, tea and stuff in the mornings and hang out on the couch and not have to worry about pulling this out unless I have company. So when I have company, you need room for 2. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly, we're almost at our time limit. I'm going to quickly show you the edges that I'm talking about. So these are the edges. And I need to cut all that carpet and padding away and get it clean, as close and clean as I can. This corner was really difficult to get because of the sliding door. Which I want to show you this sliding door to the bathroom because it's in excellent shape. I don't think anybody used it. I'm the 10th owner of this vehicle, according to DMV records. And I don't think anyone really used this. I think everybody just used the bathroom with the door open, because I feel like for this being as old as it is, that this should be way worse than it is. But this wood is in excellent condition, and you guys know I hate wood, but I'm gonna leave this door. Like, I don't see any missing squares to that. For those of you that are familiar with RVs and stuff, normally these would be missing. There's not one missing square that I can see on this whole thing. And this is 33 years old. It still opens and closes. There's one little clip. Looks like maybe two clips, one or two clips missing. But other than that, it is in really good shape. It's still on the wall. It's in really good shape, which is surprising. Very, very surprising. So I'm just like, what? It's in really good shape. So I'm going to keep it. It might be one of those things where I pull it down and lay it out flat and paint those checkers one day. And paint them like black and white or gray and white, like a checkerboard. I might do that, because the dark wood ones can be the black and the light ones can be the gray. But that's not something I'm going to do before I move into her. That doesn't make sense. That's like an all-day project out on a long, hot desert day or something like that. Anywho, I even got her sink all shiny. Look at it. And I put the cover on it. Got that pretty clean too. So tanks are empty, so I can't test water out. But again, I've already been told that the fresh water probably leaks. So I'm probably going to have to replace that tank. I want someone who knows about RVs to come look at my freshwater tank and tell me if it's a seal. If it's a seal, then we can just replace the seal. Or if it's actually the tank that's correct, then I know I need to buy a new tank. And I need to know what size tank this is so I can start looking. All right, y'all. It's cold as a witch's tit, as they say. Or at least that's what I used to hear when I was young. So I'm going to go get the industrial strength heater. I had the heater plugged in here yesterday while I was cleaning. There's a plug outside. So I'm going to go get that and get it warmed up in here for about 10 minutes. Go make my tea. And then we're going to get to finish cleaning, cutting carpet around edges, and possibly painting all the walls, at least the uppers walls. We'll probably do cabinets another day where I can take the doors off. Thank you guys so much for watching this live, especially those watching the replay. I appreciate it. Does my rig run? Yes, my rig runs. I drive this as my daily driver pretty much. Horrible gas mileage. Horrible gas mileage. I'm probably getting like 8 miles to the gallon. It's incredibly horrible gas mileage, which is I'm not happy about that. And my gas gauges don't work, so I always have to keep track of my miles because I already ran out of gas once in it. Luckily, I was close to the house, and Miss V was able to come get me a gas can full of gas, so I can go up to the corner and get actual gas. But yeah, I really have to track my mileages, and I hope that's something I can rectify soon, is getting those gauges fixed, at least one of them fixed, so I'll know how much gas I have in one of the tanks. I do have 2 tanks, so I didn't mention that. There's a front tank and a rear tank. So I try and keep them both filled when I go get gas, which is expensive. But I can swap over to the other tank if I'm running out. Anywho, thanks for watching, and look for more shorts as we are doing projects, and look for more shorts of me being silly and crazy. And we'll see if the daily shorts move to the other channel. If so, I will let you know by the end of the month, beginning of next month. Don't forget to be good to yourself, be kind to others, and whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it. See you next time.